Thank you for staying with us. Good Morning Kenya gets to continue. And right now we get into our family check segment. As we know, we are in the festivities. So our conversation is around that. We are asking you about family gatherings, family get-togethers. Is it still part of the traditions today? You know, back then it was like mandatory for us to go gather together as a family during the especially during Christmas. You know, your auntie has come, your uncle has come, all your cousins are there. It's a whole family gathering. Now, do we still have the same thing happening today in the world we are living in right now? That is the conversation we will be having today, or we are having actually right now. And I'm pleased to be joined by Nelly Mutai, who is a multimedia creative and actress as well. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Right
next to Nelly, we have Pastor Paul Blessing. It has been a while since you've been here. So welcome back. Pastor Paul Blessing is the director, Star with Paul. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, let's get into the conversation. And let me begin with, when you think about the holiday season, growing up specifically, individually, you know, growing up, when you think about the holiday season, what comes to mind?
Chapati.
Yeah. Chapati is what? That's true.
Where it has been not made from January, chapati must be there. It was just like every home should have at least.
Yeah.
That is a tradition.
Yeah.
And you find like it is known at least on 24th. Everybody should have come home. It was like a tradition, which is real tradition.
Yeah.
I think we should come out of it, but Muluya kwa.
Not really.
You know, nowadays on social media.
Ana traditions.
Ana traditions.
Aduya wanapenda, yani hata kama gari ikifika 4,000. Lazima tu.
Na amebebana na vitanda vyake, na vitu vyake. No offense to my friends from that side.
We are making fun with that kwamba yeye anasema niko kama Mluya, lazima mimi nifike Christmas nyumbani.
So Nelly, we're growing up.
Now let us hear.
Yeah. Growing up, what comes first when you remember that season
just
of
like
Christmas?
she said, good food, family. That is when you get to meet your cousin that you had not seen maybe the entire year or in 2 years. So for me, it is just food, family getting together, my story. Basically,
that is what defined holidays for us. I think for most millennials, also the previous generation before that, that used to be the norm.
Yes.
Like when it's the holiday season, specifically the Christmas holiday, it's just home food. Kuna ule auntie wa kukata kachumbari, tu anakuanga yeye ndo wa kukata kachumbari na kutengeneza salads. Kuna auntie wa kutengeneza matumbo.
Anajulikana, she's good at that.
Kuna yule anko ambaye ni mlevi, you know, atakuwa hapo watoto wakichezea. Kuna yule wa kuchinja kuku, kuna yule wa kuchinja. Like that's what defined Christmas season for us, always. But now I don't know if it's the same. Maybe just from your point of view, is it still common for us to celebrate Christmas holidays with the extended family as it is right now today?
So I think family, I mean, like the holidays and celebrating with family is still there. The tradition is still there, but it has evolved. It's not the same like traditional, all of us going home, getting together, because now with work, sometimes some of your family members have moved to a different city, even different country. So I feel like people are creating new traditions. So I feel like they have evolved in a way or the other. It's not the same, though there are those people that are still holding on to the same tradition that we've had for so many years.
Is your family still holding on to that?
For our family, we are trying.
Mnajaribu.
Personally, we have to go home. Yes, we have to go home. Like, okay, growing up, we used to do the get-together at my auntie's place in Mombasa, because we lived in Mombasa. But now that my parents moved to Eldoret, so now we do it in Eldoret. So me, my sister, my brothers, we get together in Eldoret. So sometimes it's not all of us, sometimes it is. But then again, we still try to keep the tradition alive.
Still try to keep it alive. Paul, do you feel like we are still holding that tradition as it is right now?
Okay, for me, I'm different a bit from her. Okay, even our family, they start kind of wanting exactly like it was not complete until everybody gathered. But me, personally, I changed. I took a different view on a personal level. As a pastor, as my ministry, I think if I want to see people, I'll see them later. But Christmas, I choose to visit, impact someone that will remember I came. Yeah, something like someone who would not expect anybody to come to them. They didn't know what they can do on a Christmas day. They don't have expectation of that chapati or anything to eat. They'll like just appear and just make sure they're happy. And that gives me fulfillment.
There's that part,
yes.
because you know, most times when we are, you know, in this period where it's just people seem like everyone is just feeling good, we're all making a jolly, you know, it's that season, we tend to forget that it is not the same for everyone. You know, while you're excited, you're going home to see family, there's someone who has no family to go see. There's someone who does not even know where they're going to get the next meal. So when you guys are talking about chapatis and whatever, they don't relate. So we tend to forget that, and it's unfortunate. So it's a good way also of doing it, you know, whereby now you remember the people who may need this kind of love and appreciation the most. The people who tend to not even have people around. There's someone who was saying around this time, they actually go to prisons and they visit those people because there's someone who's in prison, has been there for the last 5-6 years, not a single family member has gone to visit them. So there's that bit too, which is actually a very noble initiative.
But we also have to maintain the tradition, because also home, the village must feel people came. You see? But we have to look at that now. We are changing because of globalization, and people are intermarrying. Find that members of family, somebody married in Rwanda, another in Canada, and all that. Also, you can also make a get together maybe through video calls. You create something that is online, and you are like, you are together. Because of technologization, we can do something that can be done and just feel like you are just there. Like, you know, Corona taught us a lot. You can work from home, you can gather from everywhere, from where you sit and you do everything. It reduced a lot. There are people who still work from home even up to now. And they reduce a lot of cost. So you find there's that cost it was very simple. It's just like, just need to have fare and go home. And there was chicken and everything, like, you don't need, but now you say you go home. You want to take your children there, you take them with the house help, and you do shopping, and you do all that. And also, there's that individualism. People are just like, just a nuclear family, myself. And the young people, like the Gen Zs, I don't think they just want that taking them there. They would like to explore something new.
I feel like now we are
evolving.
We have the freedom to create new traditions. Like she said, you can visit the sick or the street families, or the children in children's homes. You know, you can create new traditions for Christmas. It doesn't have to be the traditional way that we were raised to knowing. You can create your own traditions and have something that is still very beautiful.
So yes, our traditions are slowly fading.
Can I add something?
And
this is to parents. I'm that age and others, and maybe beyond me. There are those people that just want your children to be there with you. They are growing. Others are getting married. It has become like it is just a command. I want you here. Until when some get married, you want them to come with their husbands to your home. Can you let them be? Because even when someone becomes have their family, they should have their own plans. If they want to come, it is okay, but not be static. It's like, okay, dad wants at home, mom wants at home. And you feel like you don't go, it's like you have sinned. You see. Let there be that liberty. Let people grow, let them have their own lives.
So what you're saying is, let's allow people to also build their own traditions. Say, I've gotten married, I have maybe my small family. So I should create a tradition for this family.
This family.
Like
and
my husband and I.
Feel yourself as a family. Feel yourself. But you just, you have to come. When are you arriving? You just like you are controlled. It's a spirit of control.
So you can create your own to make it neutral. You have your own traditions.
Okay, so someone was saying family nowadays is not really much about blood. Family is about emotional connection
Yes.
and the people that feel right for you. So there are those who actually have just formed their own families. Like I can have maybe I have my small family, my husband and one child, and then Nelly has the same, and then you have the same. So this now we come gather as Nelly, but we're not related. Nelly, myself,
we have made
just
a family
group of
out of
friends.
ourselves.
Yes, exactly.
There's that too. Don't you feel it's like it's threatening to that bond of actual blood family? It's still
I don't
just
think
fine?
so.
Let me say this. Okay, sometimes that gathering is good. You find nowadays people don't know their family members, and you find you have an auntie who has a child, and you have never met, and you go and meet in secondary school. Then you start, the blood is also, and then you just come and tell us, I have a fiancé. Then the Christmas could have helped. You could have met these people. All this is important, but it's not about. It doesn't be exactly. No, this season is very expensive. Even when it comes to flights, they go high. Buses, they go high. Everything goes high. It is a tradition. It's not just because Jesus was born on that day. It's a tradition globally. People just go home
together with family.
Do not like in China, they close February, the whole month. Everybody just goes to the village and they rest, and the machines rest. They start resting, but here we don't even go and rest. It's just like you go and you overspend because you want to achieve and you want to make them happy. They called you. Then at the end you find that January is here, school fees. And you are confused. So that's why you find January becomes hard. Just about planning. You should do what is doable, because still we can do other things even without connecting physically. But it's still good. If you have to go,
I feel like it is also good to go home, take the children home so that they can familiarize with their culture, their people, their culture, so that you can learn, like, this is how we do things. Even the language, maybe they can learn a bit of their mother tongue. You know, we were talking about this the other day. Nowadays, people don't even know how to speak their mother tongue. But if
they don't even know where they come from.
So at least when you make it a culture, going back home, at least your children get to familiarize with their own tribes and their languages.
So what factors do you feel have made it harder for us to be able to have that bonding time as an extended family during the holidays? Of course, we've talked about it's expensive. Sababu saizi ukifikiria kuenda, you think about the cost of transportation. You think about you need to take
expectations when you get home, expectations from many people.
They're like, hey, where you are.
You've
from
been in Nairobi the whole
year. We've been seeing you on TV the whole year. You need to come here with
KBC pays you.
Yes, you need to come here with bunda. You know, you come with money. So there's that bit of it's quite expensive. So you'd rather usiende hii time, ungoje January time fulani, you just go visit and then that's it. So there's that. There's also the fact that there's someone who was saying they used to go gather at their grandparents' home. You know, their shosho was alive, their shosho was there. So that's where everyone used to go. Their aunties, their uncles, now all the cousins meet there. They're there. But now after the shosho died, now they don't know who's hosting this gathering. Because now it was kawaida, shosho is hosting us. Now shosho is no longer there. Who is hosting us? So sasa inakuwa kila mtu tu anakaa na familia yake.
There's no one to bring the family together again.
So unless you have a platform that you prepare and say, now this time you will take lead. This time you will take lead. But me, I would say, like just as we are saying, if you don't go, maybe those people at home, they will feel that vacuum. But you close it with that tradition, they will get used. Then you can also travel another time. Because this season, if you're not careful, you have a problem of finances in January.
Can really damage you. You need to really prepare.
Like I've seen the whole of last week, jam was like migration from Nairobi to the village. Everybody has gone. What kind of jam is this? So it is a tradition which is there. And it gives us joy. You go and feel and you connect. Just make it, it can be static, it can be dynamic. All that is possible, but it is still there.
It is still there. It's not lost.
Very
It's
strong.
not lost.
You cannot
It's hard for us to lose.
Just
It
to
is
balance,
very hard.
just
It is
trying to
very hard.
balance.
It is deeply rooted. People really have to go home, be with family, because Christmas is just about family and getting together. So it's not something you can say that it will go away. It is very hard for you to go. Maybe it will change, but it will still be there.
Yeah,
Then I also people that they go and gather as a family. Then after that, they also visit the less privileged.
Yes.
You find that you do it on that place. But also, if we all migrate from Nairobi, those who do not have anything to get, well, we have to balance.
Yeah.
Some will go, others will remain,
Some
others
will
will
work.
do something different. Yes.
So there's this thing called no contacts. I was watching an interview that was done by Oprah just a few weeks ago, and they were talking about people who are opting out of their families or seeing their family members because of their mental health wellness. So
Yeah.
there's that bit as well, whereby me, I just decide I don't want to see my mother because she is causing me problems, mental health problems. Maybe she's toxic, or it's your dad, or it's your sister, or it's your brother. So there's that part of people opting out, not because of finances or whatever, just the fact that you feel
that toxic part of
oh,
it.
I'm gonna get out of there feeling so drained mentally.
Yeah.
And there are people who are saying they have not made any contact with maybe their mother for like 3 whole years.
Yeah.
So there's that bit that I feel like sometimes we don't get to talk about because we assume it's family, mtaelewana tu. But then there's that bit when it gets extremely toxic.
Let me tell you, however it gets toxic, when it's toxic with my brother, my sibling, I can withdraw. When it's your mother, you need to look for a way. Because remember, let me tell you
I
a
something
very
to
good
say.
example. Let me just take you back to the word of God. Your sibling is your sibling. Okay, we were born from the same mother, but we are sourced from who? From that woman.
Yeah.
Try to look for a way to heal her. Because let me tell you, the Bible says, to live long and live well, you honor your father and your mother. You can decide to maybe to take care of her from far, but if you just like you are disconnecting yourself, you are cutting something, a lifeline. It's your source. Where do you come from?
So is it the
May I beg to
responsibility
differ?
of the baby
I
or
feel
the
like
mother
we
to
we
ensure?
let our parents sometimes get away with so many things because they're just your parents. Sometimes you can love someone from afar. When the toxicity is at a level that is affecting your mental health, you cannot function.
Yeah,
then you can
it's
love
not-
someone from afar.
From far, not to disconnect.
Sometimes you can. I feel like initially I was of the same idea that, hey, but that's your mother. But have you ever talked to someone and they tell you things and you're like, what?
Yeah.
That's your mother who did that?
Yeah, I've
who
also heard
said
of
that?
stories and
So
you're just like, oh,
you
wow.
feel like you have no judgment of their decision
there's
to
something to
stay
be
away.
there's something to be judged with what they have done. It is okay, because also the same Bible says that parents should not also hurt the children. So there's
But I
a
feel like
balance.
there's no consequences for parents when they're being toxic. It's always the child.
Yeah, it's
you
the
will
child.
get cursed.
Yeah.
You'll not get blessings.
Yeah, find a way
I
to
don't see
just-
there's consequence for parents as well. That's why sometimes parents get away with so much toxicity. So I feel like also
When it
parents
becomes
sometimes,
toxic in any way, let me tell you, if there's something to guard, it's your heart.
yes,
And what you guard your heart is what you hear.
Yeah.
So if you talk to me and you hurt me, I withdraw because I need to guard my heart.
Yeah.
If I don't guard, I'll break down. So
Yeah.
I will not be able even to solve the problem. So it starts with guarding yourself. But that's why you have to love as you love yourself. Others as you love
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, yeah,
You,
Even
you
when-
guard yourself.
when you get someone
you protect
getting
what
to
you
that-
hear and what you see, so that you can be emotionally very strong.
when you get someone has said they have gotten to that place of no contact, trust me, they have tried. It's been years of pushing, years
Yeah.
of trying.
Yeah.
But then again, the other party is also not trying. They're not getting, you know, you cannot try alone. When you're
Yeah.
having an issue and it's two of you need to try.
Yeah.
You know, I need to do I need to act on it, maybe change the way I do things, maybe the way I talk to you. Some parents can be really disrespectful. You can try, you can even black tax, as you can be providing for your parents. Maybe you're working in Nairobi, your salary is only 20,000, 25,000. You are sending 5,000, 6,000 every month. I saw a video like a few days ago on social media, and it was a mother sending a voice note to the daughter saying, reverse that 5,000 you've sent me. That is nothing.
I
Don't
saw-
even. I think you are.
Yeah, that one
and
was-
that was really
if
bad.
I reverse for all. I will reverse. me personally, I'm someone that when it comes to making decision, I can close that door
Yeah.
and I have peace.
Yeah.
So now there could
Yeah.
be someone who's watching us right now. I'm sure there is
Yeah.
someone who's watching us and they're in that situation whereby they really don't have contact with maybe a sibling, mother, father, simply because it really costs their mental wellness. So
Yeah.
maybe if you may speak to that person, you know, you in the capacity of being a pastor and a mentor, what would you say to this person? Probably not just them, also the side of the parent. If there's a parent who's also is the toxic one.
Yeah.
Because, you know, unaona hata vile nimekuuliza, you said no, as a child, make sure you make peace, make amends with your parent. But what of the parent
it depends
now?
on the level.
Yeah, so if you can speak to both these people, maybe if it's the parent and now the child, what would you say to them to try and make them, you know, come together?
You know, the problem with parents is that sometimes they become very possessive with their children. You possess until you destroy. You love until you break. Maybe there's something they want you to do. Have you seen someone telling you, you need to come here and farm? There's a lot of land here, you are not coming to farm. It becomes an issue. And you're not interested in farming. You see? And they push you into things that you don't want. I just want to say, as I said, don't push people to like they are children. Let there be that communication. Then honor. When you at 18, the government says you have an ID, you are a grown-up. Let there be communication, not like putting pressure. And also the way you communicate to someone. You know, words are instruments of creation.
Yeah.
And what you say, it has an impact. So sometimes when our parents speak negative things and you find that the child has not done anything, that impact will not be there. And also children. Also, sometimes you look at exactly what does that person want. If they are pushing to what is not possible, you just tell them the truth. This is not possible. You're not going to work like this. So that there can be that mutual. Everybody has freedom. You're in a free country. Let me tell you, people, nowadays, there are people living like in a prison because of the kind of family they are in. And you don't make decisions, and you are just like, you start doing something, someone just comes and stops it and destroys it. It hurts you, all that. Everybody has to take their position, and there be space. Give people space. Yes, that space. Yeah. Protect, guard what someone feels. Don't just do things because you gave birth to them, you educated them. It is your duty. Yeah, you cannot tell me that. Like some people, when you get married, they say that I paid a lot of money to educate Nelly. She's your daughter. So you do to educate her, so that she can be able to connect to the level that she is. Yes, so you just do your part, and let's give each other space.
So on the same, I feel like sometimes space is needed when it comes to family. I have seen it work for me. Sometimes when you're not in a place of understanding each other for quite some time, instead of like insulting each other or making things escalate to a very bad place, it's good to just drift away and give each other space. And when time is right and you guys reconnect again, there is so much respect because now the other person knows that if I cross this boundary, then this person will not speak to me. Like it has worked for me. And I feel like as family, we need to learn like boundaries. We need to know like this is an adult, even between like siblings. Like because maybe as you guys were growing up, I was I'm older than you. I feel like I can walk all over you, but now we are all adults. I have my own
family.
I have my own family. I can make my own decisions. I can do my life the way I choose to be. So the other person still feels like they can walk all over you. They can speak to you in any kind of manner. I usually feel it's not good. So I feel like when it comes to family and people are crossing your boundaries, give them space first, then try and reunite. Yes. Yeah, there must be respect within family. Even if you're a parent, even if you're an elder sister, just respect each other.
Let me add something to what she said. I've seen some parents, you'll find that their children have grown, they have wives, they have children. But you just think like you should command. Even what they have, it's like you are part of it. Let me tell you, according to me, if you get married, your mother-in-law should know that even the sufurias that belong to you, she should ask for them. That space, boundaries, so that you may know. If there's a chicken, they just go and pick it and cook.
Yeah.
It belongs to who? You ask someone
Entitlement.
and stop their growth. You can stop someone's growth. And when they stop, they could have grown. Because if it's there and everybody will take it and eat, why should I continue buying? You stop. Then someone could have maybe grown to make it an industry. And you stop it. So that space, as we have said, even for what we own, when you grow up, parents let them know that our children are become big. When someone gets married, automatically that's a family. Let them be. Let them be. Let them run their family, respect them, visit them or meet in any way. Either you agree or don't agree, but don't interfere with their affairs.
Mutual
and I tell you
respect.
that there'll be peace. Now, most of the things that you are saying that people are not talking and all that, you find you are trying to poke into their families. You have to come and control.
Okay, so for those who are watching and they may be in that situation, I think also trying to get a third party involved would help. You know, maybe if it's you and your mother who are not in good terms, you can try find someone else who can come, just get to listen to the two of you, just to make peace. Because I mean, it would be nice if you were okay with, you know, with,
as a family.
as a family, you know, especially during this time. I'm sure it can really like feel like it's poking you because you're hearing everyone else saying, oh, I have to go see my mom, and you know you're not in good terms with your mom.
You remember what I was talking about, silent treatment?
It
is very toxic. Sometimes keeping quiet is bad than even speaking. And you find that maybe there's a room for negotiation, but because you feel like, I don't want to speak and hurt, I want to speak and be hurt. So as you said, maybe should get away.
All right. Would you say one's background kind of influences how they treat family gatherings and holidays? Does your background, you know, influence that?
Of course it does. Like as I was saying, personally for me, it was a tradition in our family. So for me, I will feel like it is something, because it worked for me as a family, it's something that I enjoyed and I love. So I would want to pass it down to my children as well. But then again, maybe if it wasn't something you guys used to do as a family, then it will be really hard for you to see the importance. Or maybe you will now, where you're married, now that your new family, you will see it and you will love it because you never experienced it. So there are so many ways of looking at it. So it does, your background really matters on how you will take the tradition.
That's why there's a diversity in when people get married. Maybe you get married to a different country or different cultures. You may find even a different culture in the country, but very diverse. So when you get there, you have to change and maybe bond with them. And also, as we have said, let's allow, as you are saying, when you saw it was good and you are raising children, they don't like it. Let people have their life. Let people enjoy. Because let me tell you, the most important thing in someone's life is fulfillment and peace. What gives you peace? Because even if you push me to go somewhere, and I know even going there, I'm not going to enjoy whatever will happen there. I'll better sleep.
You can create new traditions.
I actually had a question on is it more about convenience or connection? Because I feel like it should be more of it's the connection. You want to go because of the connection, not because okay, it's convenient to me to go because, well, everyone is going. Oh well, I'm expected to go. You know, so it needs to be meaningful. Even when you go and meet as a family, sio mko huko, but you're not even interacting with each other. Kila mtu yuko kwa simu yake, huyu ako kule. You have a big home, maybe this one is in the bedroom. It was
like people went to see their grandmother. They were like 8 of them. And she was just like there. And everybody was on phone. And I tell you, we are lost in those phones.
So the like, grandma is just there.
Why did you come?
We should have called her. You are there, but everyone is in a different place.
There's that bit too, which is also something we should maybe touch on. Like when you are having these gatherings, when you're meeting, connect. You know, connect.
You need to put up a flight
like back in the day, we used to connect because there were no mobile phones. We used to do storytelling, and you know, nowadays maybe things will be different. But either way,
the connection is really, really important. I know now with the phones and technology, maybe your attention is drawn, is not, you know, you're getting distractions from a lot of things.
Yeah, technology.
But I mean, when you go home,
TikTok, it pulls you out of a meeting.
Like
and you forget.
If you want to use that TikTok, then involve the family. Do the TikTok as a family. Like, make it fun then. If you want
You know, even now, leave alone on a gathering like that.
Yeah.
Even now, just go and look at families. On a dining table, people will forget.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and everybody goes off. Yes. There's no communication. You know, eating together is meant to cause people to communicate.
Bond,
And every
bonding.
communication over a table of eating, it brings bond. But you find that you are eating and you forgot even the spoon. You may even put it here because
of the phone.
Yeah, your mind is not there at all. Yeah, so
Yes.
that connection is really important.
Yeah,
When we
it
go
is.
there, when you're meeting and gathering,
Yes.
let's make it worthwhile.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, get to speak to the other person, get to know how
Get
they are
to know
doing. Maybe
your
someone is even
family.
struggling with one thing or the other, and you know, they maybe actually came home because they wanted to feel that warmth, to feel that love. But then when they're there, they don't even feel like there is that too. So I feel let's be able to interact, connect. I think there are many ways of doing it. When you're cooking together, that's a way of bonding. You know, just sitting down and sharing a meal, all of you, it's a way of bonding. You can introduce games, you know, and play
just
together.
like
all
the way
the
we
time.
do team building.
Yeah, bonding.
Yeah, you find it's meant to bond you because sometimes there are a lot of toxic issues in the families. So you find that if you make sure that when you come, you not engage on the toxic issues. Let us just be general. But if someone is going through something and they would like to maybe share it, when they have been toxic with that, you can't even share it. You don't even trust them. And also nowadays, you never know. You may find it's a sibling and they are against you. You need to be careful. So sometimes you have to know exactly what you are doing. But if there are those meetings people are going and to gather, make sure whatever was not settled long time, it is going to add someone. Don't discuss around.
Don't
that
bring
time.
it up.
So that time will be a time of joy. Just eat and make fun of the kachumbari and all that. What is happening? The meat is burnt. All that. You just laugh. But otherwise, you start to check who did what and failed in this place, and you start telling them in front of everyone. Then they rise up and everybody takes a car, they drive away. So it becomes worse than having come.
Which would be really, really bad.
Really bad. Even the children will not even enjoy. They will not even want it. The Christmas holidays like that.
But I think I love how we are taking things now. I don't know by we if I'm just talking about myself, but in the sense of, you know, back in the day, maybe your mother and one of the siblings hawaelewani, wamekosana, so they are not talking. So it was like kind of like automatic that now even you as cousins, since your mothers are not in good time,
you also stop talking.
Pia nyinyi pia hamuongeleshani. Sasa sisi tulikosana lini?
Inheriting grudges.
Makosa yenyu mbona inatuhusu, you know, inheriting grudges.
I know.
And what I'm saying now, I think we're doing it right. I feel like we are not doing that. We are not inheriting grudges. And I feel even the Gen Zs are even better at it. Because nyinyi mambo yenyu ni yenyu. Mimi msinihusishe. You know, my cousin is my cousin. If you guys are beefing, you have your beef. Sisi tuko tu sawa. Hakuna tio sijui uwezi enda kwa kina. Mimi naenda kuona aunti yangu. Naenda kuona cousin yangu, mi aunti yangu hajanikosea, nyinyi ndo mmekosana. So I feel like that's also something that is changing, and it's for the better, kwa sababu there's no need of inheriting.
You know, one thing people don't know is that conflict is just like part of everyday life. We can't always be like on a straight line. Sometimes mnaweza kwazana hapa na pale. It's normal. So I don't really, like you were saying, it's really so unfair to the cousins when now they can't speak because the auntie and your mother are beefing. Now you're part of it. You're inheriting beef and grudges that have nothing to do with you. Huyo alisema uko na kichwa kubwa, I don't know. Now you can't go to your cousin's place, you can't enjoy their company. It's really unfortunate, but I feel like that thing is, as you said, it's not only you. I feel like it's slowly going away.
It's going away.
We are
when they
now.
say no. When the people who are supposed to inherit it, when they say no.
It's like that.
Because back in the day, it was like whatever is your mother says or your father says is the gospel truth. You can't question it.
But now
so when
question.
they say this, I'm not saying that you become defiant, but let there be room to just question. Why can't I speak to them?
Yes,
Mimi
because I
hawajanikosea.
have no problem with them.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes they feel like if I have problem with you and you are my sister, maybe I will feel like my children are not safe around.
Yeah, there's also
but
that
let me
aspect.
tell you, it is not true. This is not true.
Oh, if it comes to the point where you feel they're not safe, then that is really
Nowadays, you never
dangerous.
know what happens. Yeah,
Okay.
nowadays
Even with
things are
family,
different.
even with family, things
Yeah.
can be otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, so now we still have some time. So when we talk about traditions now, and maybe there's someone who's thinking around, I don't have a family tradition, or we don't have a family tradition, and they want to now start building it. Maybe how do we go about now building traditions for those who now want to build a family tradition? I've just started
Their
my
own
family.
design.
Yes,
Their own
I've
design.
just started my family. I just got married. I just have a kid now. Now I want to navigate and know I am the one who's in charge of this child's memories. You know, there's something like you're in charge of this baby's childhood memories.
What
So
they
you
will
want to build
remember.
a
Yeah, for
tradition
years.
around, especially this time, because I feel like everyone has something they remember around this period of time that they do or they did. So for someone who wants to build that tradition, let me begin with you. How do you go about starting to build it?
You can create something different, and maybe instead of going to that tradition, or you choose it. Maybe they have never. Okay, when you are saying something, you're building something, you are cutting from the hold. Okay, because you have been in a tradition. Maybe you come and make a decision that in my family around this season we'll be going to Mombasa. We'll be going to Zanzibar. Me and my husband and my child. And you make it like a tradition. So you prepare, you save for it, and you take your flights and you go and enjoy. You make it static as your own. You see? So this child will have memories. We always go to Zanzibar, we go to Mombasa, we go to wherever. It's just like you remember waters and all those things and swimming. It will become a tradition to them. Okay? Yeah, that's one. Then you can also choose. Maybe you want to choose to, like, let me just mention that hospital because that place is usually forgotten. Many people don't know about it. That hospital is called Nairobi Spinal Injury Hospital. Where people, when they get injured and the injury is like permanent, they are taken. Then someone will tell you, I went to see them. I just woke up one day. No injury, nothing. I did not fall down. I never stood up again. I have to be able to go to the toilet. They have bed sores. They are being helped, but they even receive on riches because they cannot go out, others because they are already soiled. Those kind of people, find someone tells you, I was a police officer, I just fell down, I just had an accident, I was out on my back, and that is the end. That person is ever on bed. I was there on a Christmas day. Only one family was visited. So like people forget those people. It's like you got tired with them. But that's something, everybody can find themselves in such a place. So such a place and others, you can choose. I would like to touch a life. You see, I want to touch a life. There's someone in prison. They regret what they did. They want someone to show them love. No, mental health is not about atiwazimu. Everybody can be going through mental health. Even the rich and the stable. There's something that bothers them. They need someone to take them. That's what Obama did. Yes, we can. That emotional, it is possible. You can come out of this. Whatever you are going through, you usually say that when your spirit is strong, the body will submit. However sick you may be, if your spirit sees the future, you will make it.
All right, okay. I'm being told time is
I can
up.
see.
So let's finish with, if you could design an ideal family gathering, what would that look like?
For me, my ideal family gathering will be at home, at my mom's place in Eldoret. Lots of food, nyama choma, chapati, of course. So all my cousins, my aunties will be around. Just kupiga story, kukula, just being together. Eating.
Adding 5 kgs before you come back.
He's number one on
no
the
wonder
list.
January, the gym business is usually, booming because now everyone is just trying to get back in
Eating
shape.
is the project.
Yeah, but your final remarks?
For me, I will say you don't have to really go out of your way. You can create your own new traditions if you're not able maybe to go back home because of finances or any other factors, because nowadays even people work during that Christmas period.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to create new traditions with your families.
To me, I'll say that for those who have beefs and issues that are causing them a lot of pain, just look for a way to solve those issues. And there is a solution. There could be a solution. Just go and hit chapati. Make sure there's chapati.
Yeah.
The original tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and this is where we get to cap this conversation. Thank you so much, Pearl. Thank you so much, Nelly, for joining us for the conversation. For those of you who have been watching us from home, thank you so much for staying tuned. And I want to wish you a happy holidays. Hatujafunga bado, kesho will be here as Good Morning Kenya na kesho kutwa, but allow me to extend my holiday greetings to you. So happy holidays. Make sure that you just engage with the people that you love. Connect with the people that you love. We spend a lot of time working and our minds being buried in different things from January. So this is the time where you just at least give yourself some time to connect with the people that you love so that your heart feels better. This is where we end it. My name is Vivian Dagwa. See you tomorrow, same time, and please, God willing, goodbye.